Welcome in to Wildcat Sports Talk. Let's join Adam Webb and Tim Brandstetter now.
Welcome in to Wildcat Sports Talk as we are gearing up for another great show as we've got all kinds of stuff to talk about right now. I mean, we know what Kentucky's schedule is going to be. We know right now that there are a couple of things on the board for the coaching staff in terms of basketball, and we also know, as of right now, our first game in football is at Auburn. My name is Adam. Got Tim here as well, and we are doing our thing tonight. Want to thank you guys for tuning in, as always, because you know this is what we do. So, been a long day. Hope you and yours are having a good one out there. 859-428-8419 if you'd like to get in on the show tonight, or anytime. You can call, text. It doesn't matter. If you're hearing this on delay, so let's say you're hearing it at another time, so it's, on a Saturday morning maybe that you're listening to this over at 106.3 The Big One, or if you're listening on TV over in PRTC TV Country in Jackson County, feel free to call that number or text it with any questions you might have, and we're gonna answer them during the show. So you might be able to hear them on an upcoming show. So that's the bonus, right?
That's right, man. I mean, there's lots of opportunities to listen to the show, to tune in, and we're excited. We're excited to be able to be on all these different platforms, different locations. And today, man, it started off as I want to call this a wacky Wednesday, Adam. That's when we're doing this live right now is on Wednesday, and our show was jam packed, and it's kind of took a left turn on us right before it started. But you know what? We still got a lot to talk about, and it's still going to be a great show, man.
Yeah, and here's the other thing too is. Folks, man, are we alive tonight, guys? I mean, come on. Where's all our people at tonight?
That's what I was going to say. Where are we at? Are we late? What happened? Everybody go away?
Did we make you all mad or what? But either way, thank you guys for tuning in. The ones that have 859-428-8419. Give us questions, comments, concerns, anything you'd like to talk about. We would be happy to discuss anything you want to talk about this evening or anytime. Doesn't matter.
That's right. Let's break down the football schedule and go right through it with you guys. I mean,
yeah. So let's talk about that for a second. On the road at Auburn, that's one of the games that you and I both agree we probably could lose. But here's the beautiful thing about that game. That's one of the games that we both agree we could lose. But if you're gonna get them, that is probably the most opportune time to get those guys.
Yeah, I mean, here's the deal, Adam. We're Kentucky fans, and we feel like we've got a team that can beat a team like Auburn, but we know it's going to be an upset if it happens. Let's face it, right? I mean, the national media, everyone's going to call that an upset if Kentucky wins the game. But you know what? Why not start off right out of the gate, first game of the season, and be able to knock somebody off like that? I don't think, as long as we compete, I don't think if we lose that game, it's going to really upset a lot of people. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kentucky fans are going to be upset if we lose a game. But it's one of those games, Adam, that you start off and you really just need to be able to compete, man, and keep it close, make it interesting, and just go from there. Hopefully you can pull off a win, get that upset. But if not, the key is how you compete, man. And if we go back to last year, we were able to compete pretty much week in, week out.
That's exactly right. And the biggest thing is, which, by the way, I just want to throw this out here. I know this is completely off subject, but you live in Kandahar. Like, there is no service. None of the cell phones I have 17 different things that are here that can get out of service, and I can't get anything going. So that's awesome. But besides that fact, tonight, guys, we want to definitely. I think with Auburn, for one, that's a game you can definitely win. But then you go forward in the schedule, right? Then you come home and you play both the Mississippis.
Mm-hmm. Which we definitely believe those are winnable games.
Oh, well, they're definitely winnable games. I think that, I mean, honestly, if you're asking me, I think if you lose those games, it's an upset. I mean, really.
I do too. I agree 100%.
Some people may disagree because
Well, I'll tell you what, Adam, if you don't compete very well at Auburn and you lose both Mississippi teams, man, the rest of the year could be really rough.
Man, I know, and you can't do that. You can't come back and go 0-3. I mean, it's just not going to fly, right?
No, I mean the season's done at that point.
You can't come back and do that. So that's the thing. So hopefully you can steal one at Auburn, and then you still have that momentum. Because here's what happens a lot of times. We talk about this too. You get an Auburn team, right? You go down there, you get this big awesome win, then you're high off of that win, and you come home and you play a clunker.
Exactly.
You don't want to do that.
You can't do that. I mean, you just get yourself. I don't think losing to Alabama puts you behind the 8 ball. I really don't. It's just one of those games. Like I said, as long as you compete and you show that you had a chance in that game, it's fine.
Right.
But when you lose to one of the Mississippi teams, either one of them, you're putting yourself behind the 8 ball. Then you're like, man, it's going to be tough.
It's going to be really tough. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. 859-428-8419. I hope that my phone lines are going to work properly tonight. I can't guarantee anything, but if we get a call and it comes through the way it should come through, we will make sure that that if it doesn't, if we can't answer it, we'll call you back. So 859-428-8419. And also too, I'm going to try to train you all on this show. If you call the show and you hear something like music or us talking, that generally means we've answered your call, and to hang on and I'll get you on the air. Okay?
Well, and guys, do me a favor. We haven't asked for this in a while, but if you're watching, share this show, man. We've not got out to everybody we usually get out to. If you're watching the show, give us a share, give us a like, leave us a comment. We need a little interaction once in a while, Adam. We start feeling a little lonely.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's we changed our hour to 8 o'clock because a lot of folks said, well, I can't really watch at 6 because I'm just getting off work. Or
of course, this is our first Wednesday at 8 o'clock. I mean, maybe people's not home from church yet.
Possibly.
Because that probably happens. But here's the deal. I hope if you guys was not watching this live that you did go back and watch it when you got home.
Right.
That's the beauty of our show, man. You come back later and watch it, and you still get a good show in.
Tom Brenneman. What did Tom Brenneman do? And I don't see who that is. So, who is that?
I'm not really sure what he's referring
I
to.
know who Tom Brenneman is. Tom Brenneman is Marty Brenneman's son, but I don't know what he did.
Yeah, it's not sure.
And by the way, a lot of folks don't know. Fun fact about Marty Brenneman: he almost became the voice of the Cats.
Yeah, you told me that story. Yeah, that's right.
Anyway.
But man, okay, so who we got after the Mississippi game? Is that when we get into Tennessee?
Yeah, you go your fourth game is at Tennessee, which by the way, I love that. I think getting them early because we've talked about this. Tennessee usually sucks early, and nothing sucks like a big orange. So did you see what I tied all that in together?
That worked good.
So, but yeah, I don't know.
But I'll tell you what, man. I keep saying that the Vols, we're better than the Vols, but we got to prove it, man. We got to prove it. Hey, they're no pushover. They're pretty good. I mean, I don't know. They'll probably be favored. I mean, I don't know. But it's one of those deals, man, that they finished strong last year. They got a good coach, good recruiting classes. I mean, on paper, they look good, man. And
Tom Brenneman ended his broadcasting career a few minutes ago. Are you kidding me? What? Oh, hold on. I got to look this up. And watching from Corbin, Kentucky. How you doing? Hey, pretty soon you won't have to watch. You'll be able to just tune right in and listen on 95.3. We're going to be right over there live, so make sure that you
that's right. Making Corbin home.
That's right. Tom Brenneman.
So we got hit with some good news there. Not good news, some interesting news.
Yeah, I got to look this up because I got to see here.
You guys are just tuning in.
It doesn't show anything right now. But I've got to. I got to look this up.
We got some late.
How did he end his career? What did he do? I got to know what he did. Somebody send me a message as to what he did because obviously I'm not going to say it on the show if it's not something I need to say. But I really would like to see what happened. So Tom Brenneman. Wow, cool. We got a call coming in. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see if we get this thing connected over. Let's see here. Are you with me?
Yeah. Trim.
How we doing tonight?
Adam, how you doing, man?
Doing great.
Hey, who we got?
This is I know for a fact this is our buddy Lewis, right?
Yes, it sure is. How you guys doing?
What's up, Mr. Lewis, man? It's good to hear from you, buddy.
Yeah, man. I've been busy. I hadn't had a chance to call in as much as I'd like to, but I like your new hours, the way you're changing around. It makes it better for me because I work so late every day.
Well, that's the thing. You get out and you do all that hard labor during the day, don't you?
Yeah, for an old man like me, I do. Believe it or not, in shape, even if I'm not in shape.
But I tell you what, the weather down that way has not been very forgiving for you. Every time you're posting, it's raining down there.
Well, I can't post anymore. I'm in Facebook jail right now.
Oh, you're in jail. Well,
I'm in jail. It's my third offense, man. They're gonna take me away, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's the 3-strike rule, man. They put you away for life after 3 strikes. So,
yeah, it's funny because it's I take things to heart sometimes, and I should be a little bit more, I guess, less verbal. But that's just my personality. If people know me, they know I'm good at heart, but I just pretty much speak what I feel, and that sometimes that's not good,
Well, you know what, man? I want to know how you're feeling right now. I mean, as football fans, as media, as all this stuff, we're going crazy about football season and if it's going to happen, if it's not going to happen, and all this stuff. As a football dad, how are you feeling about it right now, man? It looks like the SEC is going to give it everything they can to make it happen.
Well, we've been following this real closely, and I've been talking a lot with my son, and just, to be honest, they are not telling the players a lot because I don't believe they really know much. This is going to be a decision made by the NCAA, and they're going to have to come together and be more specific about things because we're still kind of out in the dark. My wife and I are 7 hours away. We're down in South Carolina, and we come to all the Wildcat games, and we travel in our RV, so we have to plan for these trips. Also, not counting what we have to pay to park our RVs there at the stadium, and there's a lot of things that have to fall in place to make it work. And we're just, everything's still undecided. We don't know. And I talked with a couple of parents that actually give us information that are actually on the inside at Kentucky. And one of them is Landon Young's parents, and they're just great people. If you don't know Randall and Angela, they are some of the nicest people we ever meet, and an awesome guy too as far as Landon. But anyway, they're kind of our go-to people. And when we got involved with Kentucky, they were the people we talked to, and usually they're the ones who get the information and deliver it mostly to the parents. So I talked with her today, and they don't know any more than we do. We know we've got the 10 conference games we're going to do. One of the things that I'm worried about is we're going to travel to Auburn. We understand that, but we want to go to the games, and we're trying to find out if Auburn is going to let the players' parents come in or if they're going to have fans. We don't want to make a 5-6 hour drive in our RV and get there and can't play or can't get in the stadium. So there are a lot of unanswered questions that even the parents don't know and the players don't know. So we're just playing this day by day to see what happens. And I'm really concerned because my wife and I, we both own our own businesses. She has hers and I have mine. We have to plan ahead for this. It's a bittersweet thing. I'm kind of bummed out because by this time we would already had things planned, and it's just so up in the air right now. We don't know what to do.
Well, I tell you what, what we've kind of heard in the rumblings, and I've heard this from multiple people, but the Auburn game is going to be tough because I'm pretty sure they're just going to allow students only. Is kind of the capacity on that, from what a lot of folks have said, and Lewis, I'm curious. Which, I mean, you being a parent, they should let you in, but I wouldn't know. But I'm just curious though, how you think it's gonna play out at Kroger Field, because I know somebody like me, I've had my season tickets for a couple of years, but Is it just if they only limit it to 20%, that's literally going to knock some people out, and probably myself. So, how do you think they're going to handle that?
Well, and see, that puts everybody in a bind, and the question arises: if you're going to put 20% in there, how are you going to pick the 20% to come in? Is it by the people who give the most money, the people who've been there the longest? What about the people in the RV lots like us? What about the players' parents? We don't know that either. Even if Kentucky lets the parents come in, which I'm thinking they might, don't hold me to that. We're hearing rumors that they might let us do that. If that happens, then what about the away games? That's going to be specifically led up, to the people we're going, like Auburn or Georgia. That's going to be led up to them whether they're going to let us in or not. That's going to be their prerogative. So we won't know, how we're supposed to know if we make that trip if we're going to get in. So there are a lot of unanswered questions, and and the kids have only practiced 2 days. They started practice yesterday, second day today. And I really don't know what was involved with all that. A lot of that hasn't been, talked about. My biggest thing is, everything's so uncertain. We just don't know. And a lot of people are telling me, this is just from a lot of the colleges around where we live, they're saying, yeah, we're going to play a couple of games. The exposure to the virus is going to get worse. And because it gets worse, they're going to start shutting games down and not let people come. So, and that would be a real bummer if that happened.
Well, real quick before we have to let you go because we got to get on to a break. Tell us how that boy of yours is doing.
Well, Chance has been working real hard. He knows what he needs to do to fix it. He's been training. He's been traveling on the off season. As far as Raleigh, North Carolina, he's come to Charlotte, North Carolina. He's been training with a very good fellow who is who trains a lot of the professional teams too as well, the NFL. And they're trying to fix his push, and he's doing well. He's still got a strong leg. He goes hard. He works out hard in the gym. And it kind of scares me sometimes. He's getting big. I'm thinking, son, you're a big guy to be a kicker. But and really, that's all a big plus for him. It builds momentum for him. It builds his confidence. But he's actually kicking real good. And last year he had some struggles. And everybody, listen, I'm gonna tell you, Adam and Tim, guys, I got to be honest with you. As a dad, there's no way I could go out on that field in front of 60, 70,000 people and probably 200,000 watching you on TV and do what he does, because that is a high pressure situation.
Definitely.
Yeah.
In that situation, not just for my son, but for anybody, because eyes are focused on you. And it destroys me inside. I'm a nervous wreck. I can't eat during the game.
Dude, every kick is like shooting technical free throws at the end of the game with the game on the line.
Oh yeah, and I take it worse than he does. He's pretty cool about it. I don't know how he does it. I admire him for it. But the thing that blows me away is about this: fans are really quick to forget about the receiver who did catch the pass, or the quarterback who threw the interception that might have lost the game, or the running back who fumbled and turned the ball over with 3 seconds on the clock and we lose the game. But a kicker misses a field goal and a punch time, it never goes away, man. It's like the coronavirus. It stays there.
Hey, I tell you what, Lewis, there's one thing for sure. I know you're his number one fan, but we'll come in a close second, all right?
That's right.
I appreciate that. He's got a lot of fans up there, and he's got fans down here too. We have a lot of support in South Carolina. He's the kid, and they love him. Anyway, I just got to close off. I can't talk.
I got you. Thank you so much, Lewis, for coming on the show, and we really appreciate you as always.
Well, let's hope that we can play in a home game and you guys can come over and see us,
Oh, for sure.
And let's see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay, man. That'll be good. Thanks. I appreciate what you guys do.
See you,
That sounds perfect. Thank you so much. Lewis Poore on the phone calling in tonight, Tim. That's what we do.
Always good to hear from Lewis, man. Love it.
We like to bring it. All right. 859-428-8419. If you'd like to get in on the show tonight, we'd be happy to do that for you. I got a couple of callers that have already called in tonight, and I will try to get to you when we return. Wildcat Sports Talk is live. Be right back. BD, but do you really know what it can do for you? And if you're looking to try it out, well, look no further than Cannabis Frog. And Tim, you know all about that.
That's right, man. I am a customer of Cannabis Frog and a firm believer.
That's right. So if you want to check out Cannabis Frog, check them out online at cannabisfrog.com. You can go there, you can place your order, and if you use the promo code CATS, C-A-T-S, you're going to get 15% off and a gift. Rugged Evolution, featured in Essence Magazine, presenting 16 balms and oils, shampoos, and accessories. Men don't have to suffer with patchiness and irritation, providing a fuller beard. Everyone loves a man with a well-groomed beard. These products meet the demands of all varieties of beard care needs. More information available at www.ruggedevo.com. And don't forget, rugged is the new smooth.
This is Kentucky Agriculture Commissioner Ryan Quarles. Before this crisis happened, 1 in 7 Kentuckians struggled with hunger, and it has only gotten worse with lost wages, missed school meals, and seniors isolated at home. That's why this station and Feeding Kentucky are uniting against hunger. You can help your local food bank by donating at feedingky.org. With your help, we can make a difference. Consider donating today at feedingky.org.
I had to hit my rock bottom because a lot of times people would say, hey man, you need to take a look at this. The pain wasn't great enough yet. Well, I was working the summer of '99. I got injured at work. They had to put me under morphine for a while. That kind of kicked my opiate use off. Thought I was controlling it, but I was a fool. It was most definitely controlling me. People can change their lives, you know, and sometimes they need to be pushed into the right direction.
To get help now, visit seethesignsky.com.
New York Times best-selling author Andy Andrews is releasing his most exciting book yet.
Until now, the strategies explained in my new book have only been available to a specific few. In fact, I signed contracts with 3 different corporations that kept me from publishing the material. During the past several years, the processes and action plans in this book have been generating absolutely unheard of, measurable results. But by the terms of my agreements, I was not allowed to reveal that these processes and plans even existed until now. Now, I can share and explain the concepts, complete with great stories and eye-popping proof. It's all in the book, The Bottom of the Pool.
The methods in Bottom of the Pool helped Fairway Independent Mortgage go from $5 billion to over $20 billion in just 3 years. Start thinking beyond your boundaries to achieve extraordinary results. Pre-order The Bottom of the Pool by Andy Andrews today.
Welcome back into Wildcat Sports Talk. My name is Adam. Tim as well, and we are rocking and rolling again. 859-428-8419 is the number to call. We've got a couple of people that have already called. And,
you know what we do at Wildcat Sports Talk, Adam?
We're going to call you back.
That's exactly right.
So don't be calling this show thinking you're going to get off scot-free, because you ain't.
Hey, that's the way it is. When you miss a call, you call people back, man.
That's how it works. Oh man,
yes.
this phone.
Let's go. Come on, answer now. Come on.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
This is Wildcat Sports Talk. Who we got?
What was that?
I think we got a lead with Wildcat Sports Talk. I don't know what's going on. Dude, at least we got an answer this time.
We got an answer, but I got to figure out what's...
The man with the coolest ringtone.
we have determined... See, this is a whole big mystery. This whole
We've got
thing.
this long phone tag going on with him.
This guy...
If you guys are just tuning in, we've missed calls from this guy, and we've called him back, and we love his ringtone, so we continue to call him back.
We do.
And we finally got him to answer, and then we lose him.
Yeah, we can't... Man...
The dog pound guy, man.
It is, man. It is. But you know,
what are you gonna do? Call someone else?
The dog with the bone with the bone.
You calling the
I don't
dog
know.
pound?
Oh man, what do you do? I mean, what do you do with that? I don't know. But okay, cool. But should I call him back one more time?
One more time, and we got to move on.
All right. Because I got to know. I mean, I got to know. This is
lead with Wildcat Sports Talk. He's not recognizing the number.
Here we go. There we go.
Six, zero.
Oh my goodness.
Wonk, wonk, wonk.
One, not available.
One, not available.
Hey, this is Adam.
And I'm Tim.
Hey, we're with Wildcat Sports Talk, and you call this show. This is like a third or fourth time you've called. And we're just trying to discover, first of all, who it is that's calling. Second of all, what it is you have to ask us and say.
We can't wait.
We can't wait. So, like, if you want to call back, we'll take care of it, and we'll do that. So, this is what we do. We're going to call you back every time you call us. One, because your ringtone is awesome, and you're going to have to explain that one. But then two, we just want to talk to you.
Intrigued, yeah.
Yeah. So, call us back. Have a good day.
Go Big Blue.
That's it. So that's what we're going to do. 859-428-8419 is the number to call. Steve Evanson says, hello from Harrogate, Tennessee. Harrogate. Yeah, I'm wondering, first of all, if he found out about the show through 106.3 The Big One.
He might have, man.
I wonder if
I
he
admire anybody that's living in enemy territory, man. I do.
It's got to be tough. It's got to be tough. And he may be a Tennessee fan, too, so we don't know. You know?
Well, you know what? People have finally started joining the show tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, y'all finally woke up.
For you guys that are just coming in, thank you for showing up. We love you guys. we were feeling a little lost here, but now you're here.
Yeah.
And so, Adam, you know what? Let me tell you something. Sometime tonight during this show, I've got a surprise for you, and I'm trying to figure out when the best time it is to reveal.
Do it.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
All right. First of all, let me go through this little spiel, okay?
Okay.
Warning, guys, sentimental moment. Okay, we don't do this much. Me and Adam gives each other a hard time. We joke around, we laugh, we call each other names. That's what guys do. But here's the deal, guys, and I'm going to try to do this without it being all sweet. But anyway, Adam's my buddy. We've become really close. We've become good friends. And Adam, man, I want to say this. You have really jumped on board and you took Wildcat Sports Talk to another level. I'm not kidding you. Like, you really took it to another level. And I couldn't have asked for a better co-host. It's just everything happens for a reason, and I think it's exactly where it needs to be. The work you do behind the scenes is amazing, man. So what I did was I came across something, it caught my eye, and I was like, I got to do this. I got to do this for Adam. I reached out to a couple people. We've even have a couple followers that helped me with this, and I'll tell you who those are later off the air, but I've had a little bit of help with it. And I have a surprise, and I want to give it to you tonight for all the hard work you do. And I got you this purse. And I hope you like it.
Okay.
You thought you needed a purse because you carry things around.
What's in it?
Yeah, you might want to see what's in it.
Oh, dude, that is awesome. Where did you get this?
So,
dude,
I found it, man, and. What do you got there?
Look at that, boys.
Benny Snell Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Autographed jersey. Do you see the autograph on the back? You didn't see the autograph?
What?
Dude, it's autographed. That's not just a jersey.
What?
That's right, man.
How did you get this?
That's how we do it around here.
How did you do that? You got to tell me who did this later.
No, I did it. I put this together because I heard someone had this for sale. And so I reached out to a couple of our close friends and followers.
Dude, this is going to go up in our studio.
That's what I was told.
Sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. Show people the autograph on the back. Yeah.
Y'all have no idea.
So you got a few people out there watching that chipped in, so you can give them a thank you. But I know that's your favorite player, Benny Snell.
Dude, he is.
So I wanted to give you that jersey, and I couldn't wait, man. I've been working on this for about a month.
I mean, I would hug you, but
no,
it's
cool.
COVID and stuff.
No, it's cool, man. You just
but man, wow, man.
And here is the certificate of authenticity.
What? Man, that's some good stuff right there, man. I love it. I'm definitely, dude. I'm gonna, man.
Yep.
Made my day right there.
Well, I hope so.
Made my
man.
year, actually, man. Actually, fun story, fun fact. I don't know if I've ever told this story on the air, but Benny Snell. So, as most I've told about 4,000 times, man, this is cool. It's cool. I can't get over it. I've got to find a place. I've got to find something to hang it in now.
Yeah.
You know, so I can put it up.
Yeah, I thought you'd like
It's
it.
going to go in the.
You told me he was your favorite player, and then all of a sudden I saw that. And I
It's
was like,
definitely going to go in the studio. So,
Yeah.
so for sure, we gotta
So-
put this where we won't.
so
where-
yeah,
don't go-
it was.
Don't go messing up.
You know, it was my idea, but I had a lot of help. I had some help. Yeah.
Man, that is too cool. Thanks, man.
Hey, you're welcome, brother.
That means the world to me. So I don't know if I've ever told this story on the air, but as everybody knows, I have season tickets. So 2 years ago, when Snell was in his last year playing, he said, so they called all the season ticket, like players were calling and just thanking season ticket holders for being season ticket holders.
Right.
So Benny Snell calls my house, and I had a house phone at the time.
And he was your favorite player.
And he was my favorite player, yes. And so, of course, he wears 24 for the Steelers, but he's 26 for Kentucky. And so he calls and he goes, by the way, how
Oh, yeah.
how weird is that?
We got number 24 lit up right here in the studio.
Anyway, so he calls the house, and my oldest son, Cameron, answers the phone, which Cameron loves Benny Snell too. And Cameron goes, he goes, Benny Snell says, yeah, this is number 26, Benny Snell, University of Kentucky. Is Adam around? And my son brings me the phone, and he's all, Dad, it says it's Benny Snell. And I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. So I pick up the phone, right? And this number 26, Benny Snell. I'm like, really? Like, really?
Yeah.
And so but yeah, I was like, man, I'm just excited to watch you play on the field. And he was like, man, we're looking forward to having you out and want to thank you for being a season ticket holder. And
man, that is cool. I didn't know they did that. That's cool.
And so fun fact about that is that after that was done, Kentucky put together this promo video of them doing that. And my call made the promo video.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
hopefully you can find that. That'd be cool.
I can do it. Benny tweeted it. He tweeted it out.
Awesome.
So I'll go back and I'll find that and I'll play that for you guys here. But it was really, really a cool moment for me. But then that, man, that's good stuff.
That
man.
kind of puts everything together, man.
That's good stuff. I'll tell you what we're gonna do for sure. We're going to first of all, that's going to be proudly displayed in the studio once we get all that together, and so that's cool stuff, man. One of my all-time faves.
So the next step is on down the road, getting him on the show, right?
Yeah. So, which the cool part about that is that's not completely out of the question.
Right. Yeah. We got players that know him.
So what we want? Here's what you guys do. I got you right here. All right. We'll put together a kind of promo video of you doing what you just did.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
On the show, and we'll put it out on our Twitter and Facebook and everything.
There we go.
And I want you all to retweet it and tag Benny Snell in it.
That's a good idea. How can you not like that? Because that was genuine. Hey, dude, seriously, you had no idea.
No, had no idea. That's cool. And I don't know.
You're kind of speechless.
Yeah, I don't know what to say because it's like.
It's like, where do we go now from here?
Yeah, because for me, man, y'all don't realize there are very few moments as a Kentucky fan for football, and let's just be fair, there's very few in the time that you're a Kentucky fan that you can really, and here lately they're becoming more and more. Mm-hmm. But I will never forget when Benny Snell broke the touchdown record 30 feet from me at Kroger Field and ran over to the wall, and I walked down 5 rows and tapped him on the helmet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is so cool,
so,
man. He gave us a lot of great memories.
Benny Snell to me is one of those that just, man, and in that Mississippi State game that I always refer to, 21 points, we're ahead, and he just looks up at that Jumbotron and smiles, and the place goes
Yes,
nuts.
I was going to say that electric smile, man.
And I mean, like, the place goes nuts. There are a few smiles that always stick in my mind. Benny Snell is one of them. Julius Mays is another one.
Yes. And for me, Derek Anderson was one of those guys.
Yeah, for sure. So and Ramon Harris jumped on there. That's awesome. That's cool. Man, y'all don't realize, man. He made my, and I got to know who did this so I can reach out to him.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah.
Do I know who it is?
Yeah, you got a few people. You know them. Yeah, they're big contributors, followers, and supporters of the show.
They are. They're good stuff. Now I gotta do something for you now.
No. Seriously, it was just one of those things, man. It was a timing. I found a guy that had it. He told me about it, and I was like, dude, that's Adam's favorite player.
Yeah, so Steve here actually found us on 106.3 The Big One. There you go.
Awesome.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, we appreciate you interacting with us. That's what it's all about, guys.
That for us is what it's all about. Exactly. And stuff like that. See, this show is going to give you genuine moments, man. Like, I know for a fact, a guy that listens to this show, Jason Stone, when he won the shoes, I know he was like beside himself over that.
Yeah, you might be thanking him later.
Of course. Of course, man. Dude, listen, it's just so cool because there are so many things that have happened on this show. We talk about this sometimes, Reggie Hansen coming on the show, and then Shigari Aline,
that was
jumping
a beautiful
in.
moment.
A beautiful moment. Got to speak to his coach for the first time in a long time. And that to me is what it's all about. And then of course on Monday nights, Ramon always brings it. I mean, look, I say this a lot, but I real talk, and I know we didn't want to get mushy, but you know what? Whatever. Ramon's become a friend, man. Like he's family to us, and I genuinely want the best for Ramon. And I honestly, with this show, not just where this is going, but in his own personal career, man, like wherever he goes, I'm gonna follow him. Yeah. Like that's that. And I hope a team picks him up, because I'll tell you what, the first time they do, I'm buying a jersey.
And I'll tell you what else. I started watching some of his highlights from his playing pro ball overseas.
Yeah.
Dude, he can shoot it.
Dude, he can shoot. He can shoot. And the other, we all know. Listen, you sent the video of that putback dunk.
Yeah.
I mean, Patrick Patterson, of course, he bricked it, and then boom,
Well, he was a utility guy at Kentucky. He did everything in between.
Right.
Like just everything that don't even show up in the stat book. He did it.
Yep.
But now he's draining threes, man, from everywhere.
And now, now we're fortunate enough to be able to co-host a show with him on the Harris Way on Monday nights. So make sure you guys check that out. 7:00 Monday nights right here on Facebook Live, and as well you can check it out iHeartRadio, Spotify, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope. I'm going right along the bottom. And then if you'd like, you can check out anytime you want on iTunes as well. So multiple places for you to get the show. But again, man, great thing you did there.
Yeah, I mean, it felt good. It's something I've been working on for a little while. So
that's good stuff.
Yeah, it felt good. I was excited.
I'm surprised you didn't blow it.
I know.
I really am.
I know. It was hard not to, but it was one of those deals. I actually just picked it up today, so I didn't have to hold on to it long. But
there was it's funny. There's there's something to be said for when when something comes about, gets pulled off like that, because it doesn't.
Oh yeah,
doesn't happen all the time.
Especially when you got several people involved. But on a real note, and we'll move on. We'll talk some more football because people want to hear the good stuff about football. But on a serious note, man, I meant those things about Wildcat Sports Talk, dude. We talk off the air all the time about how this is so much fun for us, man. It was a perfect fit, and we know that big things are coming. They've already happened. So, yeah, I mean, you've been a big part of that, man.
Man, yeah, that's a genuine reaction from me, folks. Doesn't happen very often. You don't get me to where I can't say stuff. I'm a radio guy, so I'm always able to fill time. But it's cool stuff. Cool stuff. Make sure you stay around. 859-428-8419. If you'd like to talk to me, talk to Tim. If you don't even like me and you just want to talk to Tim, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Just give us a call. And we will be right back. You're listening to Wildcat Sports Talk. Well, by now you've heard all about CBD, but do you really know what it can do for you? And if you're looking to try it out, well, look no further than Cannabis Frog. And Tim, you know all about that.
That's right, man. I am a customer of Cannabis Frog and a firm believer.
That's right. So if you want to check out Cannabis Frog, check them out online at cannabisfrog.com. You can go there, you can place your order, and if you use the promo code CATS, C-A-T-S, you're going to get 15% off and a gift. Rugged Evolution, featured in Essence Magazine, presenting 16 balms and oils, shampoos, and accessories. Men don't have to suffer with patchiness and irritation, providing a fuller beard. Everyone loves a man with a well-groomed beard. These products meet the demands of all varieties of beard care needs. More information available at www.ruggedevo.com. And don't forget, rugged is the new smooth.
This is Kentucky Agriculture Commissioner Ryan Quarles. Before this crisis happened, 1 in 7 Kentuckians struggled with hunger, and it has only gotten worse with lost wages, missed school meals, and seniors isolated at home. That's why this station and Feeding Kentucky are uniting against hunger. You can help your local food bank by donating at feedingky.org. With your help, we can make a difference. Consider donating today at feedingky.org.
I had to hit my rock bottom. Because a lot of times people would say, hey man, you need to take a look at this. The pain wasn't great enough yet. Well, I was working the summer of '99. I got injured at work. They had to put me under morphine for a while. That kind of kicked my opiate use off. Thought I was controlling it, but I was a fool. It was most definitely controlling me. People can change their lives, you know, and sometimes they need to be pushed into the right direction.
To get help now, visit seethesignsky.com.
New York Times best-selling author Andy Andrews is releasing his most exciting book yet.
Until now, the strategies explained in my new book have only been available to a specific few. In fact, I signed contracts with 3 different corporations that kept me from publishing the material. During the past several years, the processes and action plans in this book have been generating absolutely unheard of, measurable results. But by the terms of my agreements, I was not allowed to reveal that these processes and plans even existed until now. Now, I can share and explain the concepts, complete with great stories and eye-popping proof. It's all in the book, The Bottom of the Pool.
The methods in Bottom of the Pool helped Fairway Independent Mortgage go from $5 billion to over $20 billion in just 3 years. Start thinking beyond your boundaries to achieve extraordinary results. Pre-order The Bottom of the Pool by Andy Andrews today.
Welcome back into Wildcat Sports Talk. I'm Adam, that's Tim. And we are keeping it rolling right along. And I actually, listen, I hear you. We need some T-shirts. I tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to try to get some made, Wildcat Sports Talk T-shirts. If you'll, 859-428-8419. If you'll just text me your number, man, I'll try to hook you up. All right? But listen, that doesn't go for everyone on the show either, by the way. Sorry. I can't mail out thousands of shirts. But for him, yes, I'll do that. And you know, we're going to be trying to do some other opportunities for you guys to win some of those. So we'll do that. But yeah, if you'll do that for me, Wildcat Sports Talk T-shirt will be headed your way as soon as we get some made. And we've got some other things as well. We've got some magnets and stuff. Maybe we can send you those to put on your car. So anyway, so what do you think in regards to the rest of the schedule? You got after Tennessee. Pull up the schedule there. We can go we can go over that. And I'll tell you what. If I can find it, I'll do it. And we'll do this really quick. And cool.
I'm pulling up the old schedule.
Oh, we're so prepared, man. So prepared. Actually, you know what? I got this, man. I got you.
You got me.
No, I don't. I thought I did. Why did you do this, man? Horrible.
Anyway,
I don't have
it
it.
gets tough.
Let's do. I thought we were gonna have this. We're horrible. Here we are, like. Oh man. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. I got you right
got
here.
it.
Let's see if we can pull that up real quick. All right, yeah, there we go. So the fourth game at Tennessee. Oh, then we come back home after Tennessee and we play Georgia.
Oh yeah, we're gonna whip them. It's gonna be a tough one, man.
That's gonna be a real tough game because here's the thing.
But we'll have the momentum though after beating Tennessee.
Here's what you want. The ideal situation would be you come out of that Tennessee game 4-0.
Yeah. Oh my God. You do, and then the people start talking. They're like,
people start talking, and then you just go to Missouri. And I mean, look, Missouri can beat you, and they're actually, to be honest with you, they're due.
They're improving, and we've kind of pulled away on them.
Well, and they're due to beat us.
Yeah.
They just are. We've beat them like a million times in a row.
Yeah, but they play us close, you know.
They do, and then of course you come back home then and play Vanderbilt,
which is a bye week,
essentially. And then, well, actually, you do have a bye week after the Missouri game, and then you play Vanderbilt. Then you go to Alabama.
Oh yeah,
where the good thing about the Vanderbilt game is that here's what you want in the Vanderbilt game.
Rest some people.
You've got the bye week, right? In the Vanderbilt game, you need to just have somebody just completely. Yeah, you need to go ahead and get out there, let Terry Wilson go off 21 points, 28 points ahead. And then
at halftime,
then back off some of your guys, because then you've got Alabama, and then the week after that, man, the last 3 weeks, man, are, you got Alabama, Florida, and then South Carolina at home. You go to Alabama, to Florida, and then of course you come home and you play South Carolina, and that South Carolina game, and I've said this multiple times, man. That's the game that I've always loved because one, that's where the Grove Street Party thing came about, which Well,
let's face it, man. Let's face it. South Carolina wants us bad, and they're looking at the schedule and going, "That's the team we're going to get."
Right.
That's a good team that we're going to get.
Right. So, yeah. I mean, that's that. You last year you lose that game. But now you got to come back and prove, what, we're really the better team.
Yeah, because honestly, I thought we had them where we wanted them till we dropped that one. But, we had a tough year last year. It ended up being a good year, but a lot of injuries, man. A lot of crazy things last year.
I got to do a little more because you said, I brought this show to the next level. So I'm
encouraging you.
Yeah, see?
It's just positive encouragement.
Yeah. See, this is what we do. So my point is, I want more of this. Okay, what I think is so funny about this song, Tim, and I've said this a couple of times, is when they play this song. First of all, if you guys don't know the lyrics, the actual lyrics that are not the clean version like this one is, okay, they're bad. But what's hilarious is seeing like 60 and 70-year-old men and women. Yeah. They hear this song and they're like,
well, most people are like me and they think all the lyrics are "It's a party, it's a party."
They're clapping.
Yeah.
And it's and you get that, and it's funny just to watch them to do this. But anyway, that's where that came about. That was one of my favorite moments. I sent that moment to you the other night.
Yeah, where one of my favorite moments too. Those chrome helmets bouncing around.
Yeah, they just dance, dude. They got to bring that back. Like the team has to collectively go. You know what? If we get up again, we're gonna do that again.
We need a moment like that for sure.
Yes.
Current players that are watching, we need a moment like that.
Yes, for sure. So make that happen. Want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. 859-428-8419 if you'd like to get in on the show tonight and give us a call here real quick before we jump off for the evening. Tim, what else you got?
Man, that's about it for tonight. I mean, it's about time to wrap it up. But it's been fun talking football. You know what's been fun is not talking COVID.
Yeah,
it's been fun us pretending that we're definitely going to have a season and just going through the whole thing.
Look, I look at it like this. If we do, we it's great. If we don't, we already kind of expected that. So like,
the way I'm looking at it, it's not canceled yet. So let's talk about it like it's happening. Let's be prepared. Let's talk about it. Let's break down the whole season like we're confident that it's going to happen, man.
Right.
Because if it happens, if it gets canceled, then there goes that conversation. We can't talk about the schedule anymore.
So tonight we had a great show. We had, first of all, Lewis Poor, Chance Poor's father, called in tonight and talked to us a little bit. Had a little bit of insight there. And then, of course, tonight you also surprised me. And I want to show them all this again one more time. Go ahead and hold. You hold it up. I'll look at that. Look at that, folks. Boom. Benny Snell. That's right. And FYI, in case those of you don't know, but he is my favorite player. So kudos to you, Tim.
Benny Snell.
Kudos to you, Tim. And I already know, by the way, I know who it is that helped him. And I see you, and I will be reaching out to you. So y'all are good. Y'all are good people, man. Good people. So I really appreciate it. It means the world to me, more so than you realize, because, man, right now there's not a lot to be happy about in the realm of sports.
I was thinking before we go. I was thinking this, Adam. We keep saying how rough 2020's been. It's been horrible.
Yeah.
There'll be jokes going on for years about, man, that he's going to pull a 2020. It's going to be the running joke. 2020 is horrible. And I don't want to take away anything from 2020, but it's not been outside of the NCAA getting canceled and possibility of football getting canceled. We, as far as Wildcat Sports Talk, that's the year we got started, man. We've had some good things. We've made a lot of good friends in 2020.
2020 is the new Evansville.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just.
But like I'm saying, though, for Wildcat Sports Talk, it's been good. We've made a lot of good relationships, a lot of good followers, some new followers joining. We've made friends with Ramon Harris. We've made friends with a lot of guys, Antonio Hall. And, the list goes on and on and on and on. Aminu Timberlake. Everybody. Roger Harden. I shouldn't even have started naming them but we've made a lot of great friends, man. Former players that are really fun to talk to. There's been some good things happen at Wildcat Sports Talk. So, hey, imagine that this stuff has happened during 2020, as bad as it's been.
Right.
How good is it going to be in the future?
You never know. But what we do know right now is that as of right now, we may get some football in, may get some basketball in, and if we do, we're going to cover it. That's it. We're going to be here. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be going through it. We're going to take your calls.
We're officially going to be covering it.
Oh yeah, we're going to be taking your calls. We're going to be doing it all, and you're going to get things here that you're not going to get anywhere else. Put it this way. We connect you with the Big Blue. That's what we do. We've tried that. We've done that since day one. We're going to get the interviews. We're going to get the players. And this show's going to keep going on because, look, we've got some great things coming up in terms of our studio. We're going to be over in Corbin at 95.3 Red Hound Radio. We're going to be there. That's going to be our home station. And then soon to be on several other stations across the state. And who knows? The possibilities are endless after that. So
future looks good, man.
Future looks bright. And here's the other thing, too. If you know of a local business anywhere around, let's say the Southeast Kentucky area, London, Corbin, Somerset, Mount Vernon, Berea, Richmond. I don't even go that far. I don't care. I'll go all the way up to Lexington. We'll go to Cincinnati if you want us to. But the point is, if you know any place that would like to host us for a night, we'll come in. We'll do the show. And we'll do it. We'll do it happily. Just have them reach out to us. Let them know what we can do for them. And we'll get you viewers. Look, we're getting views every single night. We're rocking it out there. I don't talk about this a lot on the show, but you know what? The best form of advertising is advertising yourself. So that's what we do. So make sure you just message us, call us, 859-428-8419. You can literally call, text that. It's not just for the show. So it's a business line, and we can take those calls, and we will answer those. So, and I've got you, buddy. Steve, I got you. Perfect. Got your text. See, just like that. I had it before, by the way. It was way before you sent it. So, we'll try to get that out there for you and do that for you. But Tim, man, thanks a lot again.
Hey, man, you're welcome.
And all the people that go unmentionable right now, but thank you too.
Yeah, thank you guys for helping me. You know who you are. Thanks for chipping in on that and helping me out and making that happen. And I hope you enjoyed Adam's reaction. And I know that it'll be very well appreciated. And It's just a good moment, man. That's what we are at Wildcat Sports Talk. It's a family. Big Blue Nation's a family. That's what we do. And I hope you guys are enjoying being a part of it.
For sure. If you want to check out the show after the show and you missed this show live, make sure you head on over to our iHeartRadio page. And everybody gets a waiver. This is a tweet that just came out. Everybody gets a waiver except Joey Gatewood and Olivier Sarr.
Yeah.
Of course.
NCAA should just make a statement.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. But
Free Sarr.
Free Sarr. Hashtag Free Sarr. Let's do it. I'm really serious about this. This is getting out of control. We should have talked about that a little more tonight, but we don't have any more time. We're out the door. We'll talk to you more on Friday or whenever you listen, because, hey, you might be listening on TV at PRTC TV over in Jackson,
we love
Kentucky.
You guys, by the way.
106.3 The Big One in Pineville, Kentucky, and anywhere else you may listen, Bardstown as well. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight. My name is Adam. That's Tim. We're Wildcat Sports Talk, and we'll see you later.
Love you guys. Go Big Blue.
A guy like me.